Hello, how do I calculate taxes on swing trading profits? There are more than one way to do it, but I like to simplify the process. So what I would recommend is, if you want to do it in a simple way, to make sure you are paying enough tax, meaning that there is a good chance that you might get a refund back when you file your tax return. You can pull the last tax return that you file, like we are in 2026, so like the tax return that you file in 2026 for 2025, for instance, you'll pull that 1040 out, your 1040, and you can scroll on the first page. You can scroll to line 11.8, your adjusted gross income, or even line 9, your total income. So that will include different type of incomes, including your W2, your job income as well, for the household, if you are filing joint. But you pull that 1040 out and look at line 11A or line 9 for that income, your total income, gross income, because the deduction is not out of that yet. The standard deduction or undermarked deduction is not out of it. It's not your taxable income just yet. It's higher than that, your adjusted gross income. And you can just, like irs.gov, we can just write together irs.gov, and you can just type income tax rates, and we can click on federal income tax rate bracket. And here for single, for income from 11,926, so that means is included, to 48,476 is 12%. So I'm just using those without doing too much calculation. And then you just see where this is a tax bracket. So the income bracket corresponding to some specific tax rate. So you just see where your income fall within. So if your income, your household income, you and your spouse, for instance, your household income falls within, and this is for single. If you are doing, if it's just you and your income fall within 48,103, then you take 22% to be the tax rate that you will use to calculate the rate, the tax on your swing trading rate. If you file jointly, you can scroll down and click on, let's see here, joint, married filing jointly, and then you can look as well. So if both you and your spouse combine income, by comparing the income you have here on line 9 or line 11A, whichever you want to work with, because line 11A is taking some adjustment to income from line 1, schedule 1, line 26. So you can try to see which one of the two you wanted to use. You can use the higher of the two, line 9 and line 11A. And then for married filing jointly, if both the income from the highest income from line 9 and line 11A on 1040 fall within, let's say, these tax brackets, 96,951 and less than 200, 6,700, then is 22% rate. So when you take that rate, then you go to your swing trading spreadsheet where you are recording your trades, or you can even pull the gains from your brokerage account as well. Or if you are manually tracking those trades, how much when you purchase a stock and when you sold it, and calculate the profits, you can just, calculate using that rate that you found. You can just calculate the tax to pay on those profits is the rate times the profits, and you track it, and you do the same for your state if your state has income tax rate as well. And if you want, you can have a tab for it to have your rates and have those calculations done. If you click on that, for instance, you can see, and that way you can just track them separately, on a tab, or just the way is right above the profits, or you can pull the profits to a tab and do those calculations. And on a quarterly basis, you just pay your taxes, your estimated taxes to IRS and to your state as well, and track those records, because when it's time for you to file tax return, you need that information, the date you file it. Some software might require the dates, especially for the state tax return, to see if you pay on time or if you need to pay some penalty. But when you are filing the 1040, especially if you are filing it yourself, or if you give it to a professional to file it for you, you still want to give them those estimated tax return that you pay throughout the year, because there is a section for that to go. Yes, your income tax withheld will be on your W-2, but estimated tax payment that you made on your own for your swing trade, you will need to track those so that you can add it to your 1040 as well, for those to be accounted. That way, you pay more tax that you should have paid, you'll have a refund to get. So I just like to calculate it in a very simple way, knowing that I will pay more tax than I need to, and I'm okay having a tax return. There is more sophisticated way to do the calculation to pay less tax, to be close to what you need to pay and so forth, taking some adjustment into consideration. But I just try to simplify the process so that I can minimize mistakes by underpay. But some people don't mind waiting until they are doing their tax return to pay what they need to pay, because they believe they can make more money keeping the money and trade with it. They can make more profits and use that to pay their taxes, and that is fine. You just have to see which option you want to go with. I prefer to pay my taxes throughout the year and pay more than I need to and have a tax return than having to owe tax that I will pay later. So, but that is just in the simplest way how you will find the rates that you will use to calculate tax on your swing trading profits. It does not take into consideration which profit is long-term and therefore will be taxed on a lesser, capital gain tax rates, or which one is short-term will be taxed on your income tax rate or anything. Everything is taxed at your income tax rate before any adjustment is made. And even though that, the tax rates there is a certain amount that is taxed at a lower rate, and any income above that is taxed at a different. There is a way to it, but I just try to simplify. I don't know if it's called the marginal rate or the nominal rate, but just find the rates that correspond to your income brackets and just use that to calculate your estimated tax that you owe on your swing trading profit. So that allows you to pay a higher tax on your swing trading profit. So therefore, when you file your return, there is a good chance that you'll have a refund back. You pay more than you need to, you'll have a refund back. So I tend to do it that way. So thank you so much for watching our videos. Do you swing trade, do you pay estimated tax? How do you proceed when it comes to finding the rate that you will use to calculate taxes on your profits and pay your estimated tax? Thank you so much for your time. Today we are going to analyze BDX as of August 5, 2026. Okay, so when we are looking at BDX, we are on a maximum monthly chart. And we can go to maximum daily chart, but you can see that this is the line we like to buy at. A touch base we failed in 2025, went up, came back down and start going up again. We have the date on the x-axis from the past to the present and the price on the y-axis from $0 up. And those are dotted lines. So those dotted lines are years. So it's still close to our buying zone than it is to our selling zone. And that arrow there signifies that we purchased it already. We purchased it somewhere there and it pulled back on us. But right now we are a little bit positive in this one. So, but yeah, thank you so much for your time. I'm Afiavi, and on our channel we share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence. And swing trading could allow you to create another stream of income. Just start small and slowly but surely you'll get there. As a disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a professional trader. I just swing trade. My husband and I joint account pursuing our financial independence. And I like to share what is working for us, what is not working, my knowledge with you, so that if you are pursuing the same goal, you want to pay off your debts and, you know, start getting ready for your retirement, or, you know, finding different ways of generating income beside your full-time job, so that you don't solely rely on your full-time job to put food on your table, and thinking, you know, having enough, getting ready for your retirement financially, and helping kids by paying for their college education, and you like to explore, you know, trading stocks, investing in the stock market. Those are things that I'm sharing here. There is now one way to reach your financial independence. Some people embrace real estate, rental properties. Is not my strong suit. I found stocks to be the way, and right now I'm just doing swing trading. Even in the stock domain, there is so many branches, there is so many ways to make money in the stock market. For instance, I'm interested in future and options, but I'm not doing any of those. I'm focusing on swing trading to get to be comfortable with that before I start seeing if there is other, you know, between feature and option, which will be next one that I can narrate to it. But there are so many ways out there. You just have to find the way you are comfortable with, the way that fits your personality type, your risk tolerance, and just keep improving that strategy. So thank you so much for your time. For more videos in this series, we have over $100 videos recorded related to swing trading. So will you please check the playlist how to start swing trading step by step using long uptrend lines in the description of this video. And this video is brought to you by our online store liberlabel.com, where we sell pouches, cloth napkins, and tote bags. I have not listed all the products yet, but thank you so much for your time. Happy swing trading.